Hello and welcome to another match for the Watchers OWB2 tournament. With me today, I have Mr. Raygon. My name is Sci-Fi. How we doing, Raygon?
I'm doing good, thank you. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. It's good to be casting tonight. To be a pretty good match. I've casted both of these games, both of these teams' games so far, and they've given us quite some matches. But this is going to be the losers bracket, if I recall correctly. So whoever loses this is going to be taken out from the tournament, so to speak, and the winner is going to vie for a position to try and get back into the finals here. With me today, I have Cardi from Piñata Nation. Cardi, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to be casting with you guys again. You guys have the best name in in the tournament. Definitely the most interesting.
Yeah, you're right.
So, how are you guys feeling coming into this match? It was kind of interesting seeing you guys in the losers bracket. You guys were pretty dominant last tournament.
Wait, we're not in the losers bracket.
This isn't losers bracket? I'm pretty
No.
sure. Oh no, this is the third round, so this is vying for the semifinals.
Yeet.
Wow. Okay, so I'm pretty impressed overall. You guys are going to be playing the winner of the last match that I was casting earlier. That was Aptix Esports, and so Luminescent was taken out in the last game as well. Yeah, you guys really confident in this matchup. We've talked to you guys before about any crazy pocket picks, and you guys refuse to give us any information. Are you changing your mind this time?
I think we are very flexible, and you will see a lot of weird strats today. But I
Will
won't
we
reveal
be
them.
seeing Mei on Hanamura?
You never know.
All right. try to give you something, dude. All right. Let's go with some unconventional picks. If you could remove one hero from the game, what would it be?
One hero from the game.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely remove. I don't know. I think I'd remove Diva.
Because of the whole defense matrix, or just because she can kind of solo any hero out?
I think because of both. And there's like no other tank that can really is really similar to her. So.
Yeah.
I think that makes her super powerful and viable.
That makes a lot of sense. Here's the hard-hitting question: if you could remove one teammate from your group, who would it be?
Oh, Salty.
Oh, all right. That was actually an answer. What does Salty play? Oh, he's the Diva player. Oh, that's actually hysterical.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Salty.
Well, coming into this first map, we're getting Lijiang Tower. We've been seeing a lot of control in these tournaments recently. It normally starts out with control, and even if it doesn't, it tends to be just one of these map types that players really like. How do you guys go into these control maps, especially Lijiang? A lot of these, I've been kind of disappointed with the lack of heroes in these tournaments. Because we don't see some crazy unconventional picks. The last game that I actually casted, we did see some quad DPS, but what are you thinking of the whole meta around control here?
I think the meta around control, specifically Lijiang, is mostly goats, but yeah, there are certain maps in Lijiang that you can run a lot of quad DPS. So, you never know.
I mean, I'm not trying to bribe you or anything, but play some quad DPS.
We'll think about it.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping along. Good luck in your match.
Thank you.
Apologies in thinking this is the losers bracket. You guys are definitely in this tournament so far, and good luck to you guys further on in the tournament. Because I'm sure that even if you guys lose this, you can still make the finals.
That's true. I like it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
See you soon.
See ya.
So Raygon, going into Lijiang, we're expected to see more goats. Cardi was just talking, we might be seeing some quad DPS. How do you like Lijiang?
Well, Young Tower is one of those maps that favors rank goats, but I would see some bar mercy plays coming out of here, and maybe some quirky May picks like the last match that I costed.
Yeah, I was watching that as well. The May really can stall out things in the doorway. It looks like we're going to be heading into Lijiang right now. So this will be awesome to see. Again, it's going to be RIT D2 versus Piñata Nation. This is the winner's bracket. Winner of this makes it to semis. Loser takes it to the loser's bracket, but still has a shot of making the finals. I love double elim tournaments.
Whoa. Let's see what they pick there. I think that maybe a Sombra pick could be viable here as well, because if you do get a hack off, it would be quite easy, like easy access to isolate the opponent and kill them off slowly. Once again, relying to the quad DPS.
The only weakness about a Sombra is that if you don't get the hack off, you're kind of weakened by the fact that you don't have a Diva or a Brig in that goat's composition. And that's normally what you see is when you play Sombra, you play the initial goats 5 stack. Looks like we're seeing troll picks off the bat here. Nothing substantial as of yet. This will be the control terminal area. Everything being played is mostly in the main ground. We don't see a lot of flanks on this map. It's just so much easier to speed onto the point. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be seeing just straight out Zen goats from either team here.
Smash. I think Smash is gonna turn the tide of the fight here. RIT D2's one of the star players of that team.
As these teams go at it in the middle pillar area, they're going to exchange some blows. Not a lot substantially, but XPG getting very low is going to be taken out by the Fire Strike from Garen OP, and the advance from Piñata Nation has gotten the point initially. Bordel's going to try and stall out, but he's going to be taken down as well.
Well, that was a good fight. I mean, the Brigade there just had to click on life click. Right now, they have to worry about how to get through this choke point, because this is a very easy choke point to get stuck on. That big shield in your face all the time.
Yeah, Garen OP also has the Earth Shatter ready. Vanguard needs to be very careful of this shield here. RIT running very low. Bordel's going to be taken down because of the Brig left click rally going off. That is going to get a couple more kills. The Graviton comes through, but there's no one really that can follow up, and that's going to be a waste of that ultimate from Smash.
I mean, coming up for the defending team, they do have a Graph Bomb coming up. They do have both support outs online, and they do have a Shadow, so I think they're going to lure them in onto the point so that there's more space to work with, and then Graph Bomb them.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're going to do. The Flank Shatter comes out from Garen OP. That's going to be taking down RIT D2 all over again. Fluander's going to be taken out of mech. Yep, right outside of her spawn. Unfortunate there.
Yeah, very unlucky. I think you need to scour your surroundings next time before you enter the battle arena.
Yeah, they didn't really use anything, which is good though. A couple of ultimates on either side, 4 ults apiece. Garen OP being discorded here, needs to be a little careful. Vanguard has the Shatter. It's the first Shatter we've seen from him, but it's Cardi on the flank going for the Graviton. The bomb's going to come out. The beat does drop, and it's going to negate the impact of the Graviton here. Graviton from Fluander doesn't manage to get anything, and it's going to be a bit of a mess on the inside. Pug's going to take down Smash. This could be huge, though, for Piñata Nation. They only have 4%. They can easily hold this if no one gets a touch, and it looks like no one will. Unfortunate from RITD2.
Oh, what you see there was a dominating team from Piñata Nation. I mean, congrats to them. It was a well shown. Out economy was well handled. The positioning was great. They knew when to give space. They knew when to retract it back. Oh, it was so beautiful Overwatch to see.
And it looked like we're going to be seeing some different lineups come out from this initial tower section. I'm excited to see Hammond or Wrecking Ball being played on both maps. Initial engagement going to be in the favor of RITD2. They are going to take down Wrecking Ball's, Garen OP's Wrecking Ball. This leaves a lot of space to be desired. Fluander's going to be with some extra ult charge here. The Pharmacy combo coming out really isn't doing a lot for Piñata Nation here, as RITD2 are going to take this point with the numbers on the point. Yeah,
I mean, they probably have to switch here because it's obviously not working. It was a mirror matchup, and I mean, this is a long-term comp here. They just need to poke, get a bit damage in, and then go in and kill them off, as you see here.
Yeah, looks like Mixer Salty's finally getting some damage off. Does have the barrage to try and go for it, but I don't think they're going to be able to use it. No, Bordel's going to get some pickoffs onto Alfie here. This could be good for RRTD2. Vanguard's going to try and delay this. The Pulse Bomb comes out to no avail. Fluander's going to try and stay alive on this tiny little baby diva. Is going to be able to remech here. And this dive composition from RITD2 really stalling it out. Cardi's getting some kills off on Vanguard, though. It looks really good for RITD2. They're really taking this tit for tat here.
But you can look at the long term here. They both have great ultimates that can easily be built up quickly.
Wow, the beat comes out from Bordel. It's going to negate, try and negate some of the ultimates. The Bob does come out from Cardi, but doesn't get a ton. Vanguard's going to take him down. And it's going to be a nice stall coming out from RITD2. They've been winning these fights even though they end up losing a person every fight. Barrage from Mr. Salty comes out. Ooh, are you going to be taken out from the bomb? No, Bordel will get the headshot with it, and Pug will fall to his death because of the boop. XBG is going to keep this thing going with a kill onto the Tracer. It's going to be a full reset for Piñata Nation. They're going to try and take it to one last push. One Trick is going to swap onto the Zen for a triple support kind of composition. Looks like Alfie's going to swap to the Lucio to try and collect the point. I wonder if they'll actually make it. It looks like he will. It was a super quick rollout from the Lucio there as he does touch. Mr. Salty gets the first initial kill on Bordel. This could be huge for Piñata Nation, but Vanguard has the primal here. He is going to try and stall this out. One Trick getting the frag off on his fellow Zenyatta, and it looks like Piñata Nation are going to be winning this fight. That last second switch up was huge. Looks like Garen OP is going to be swapping onto the Reinhardt because he's sure that his team is going to take this.
Now onto the long fight. I mean, they need to know how to properly conserve their ultimate, how to properly conserve their abilities. I mean, they probably do it well here with their OD experience.
Yeah, both teams swapping onto the goats very slowly in this exchange. It looks like RITD2 are going to be taking the left path. They need to be very careful of Alfie's boop here. As Mr. Salty remix, rally coming out for both sides, but XBG gets booped off by Alfie. This is going to be a big fight win for Piñata Nation here as the charge comes in from Garen OP. They're going to take down the rest of RITD2 here.
I mean, it's really good that they don't need to use any ultimates whatsoever. They just need to use some environmental kills as well. It contributes shit tons to the ultimate charge. So, a big congrats to them.
Yeah, this isn't looking too good for RITD2. They do have the benefit that this is their potentially last fight if they can reclaim this point. But a lot of ultimates, the beat drop from both sides coming out, and the Transcendence soon to be for Jobler, but One Trick does have that on the backside of Piñata Nation. It could be good for them. The flank shatter not going to be effective as Bordel's going to take down Garen OP, and this is RITD2's chance to shine. Bomb comes out. Fluander needs to be able to try and use theirs. One Trick going to get that frag off onto Vanguard here. Here's Fluander's bomb. Is it going to get any value? It isn't. The grab comes out from Cardi here, and it is going to pick off the Fluander Baby Diva here. Shatter comes out from Vanguard. Isn't going to get a ton of value. He's going to take down Mr. Salty out of mech, and it looks like RIT D2 are going to win this. I was mistaken. Piñata Nation coming in with some last-second kills. Cardi on this really high-charge Zarya, looking like he's going to be smashing through. This fight is so even on this game, and Bortle is trying to do so much work in booping enemies off. Alfie trying to do as best as he can. The Lucio battles really going at it, but Cardi with the super high charge, this could be anyone's game. It's the last fight of this, and the winner of this fight is going to take the point. It looks like Piñata Nation have the edge here, but they can't leave. They need to be able to stall out this point for not even a second here. RIT D2 at a very distinct disadvantage, not being able to take their eyes off the point. And Bortle, last one left, being taken down by Pug, still rolling in onto the point. This is a big stall. Alfie going to go for the beat drop for some defense. They're going to try and take Fluander. Fluander's going to go for the bomb here. Is he going to get any value? It will take down Cardi on this point. This could be good for RITD2. What an insane stall, but Pug's going to try and take down the minefields from both Wrecking Balls coming out. Both Diva Bombs. Mr. Salty's going to take down Fluander on the Baby Diva here. This is looking very good for Piñata Nation, but they really need to seal the deal and go for some executions. Finish the job here. There's 2 people left on the point. This has been a minute already. Pug trying to go for some last-second cleanup kills. Looks like Vanguard smash, and looks like Bortle will... Oh no, he'll stay alive! The Transcendence from Joveler comes in! This is crazy. Can RITD2 actually fight this back? It looks like Joveler's going to be popped right after the Transcendence. Doomfist, Pug's Doomfist doing a lot of work in this engagement, but Bortle's stalling this out so hard, not taking any damage whatsoever. They need to take them off this point, or this might go the other way. It looks like Bortle's going to take some damage due to the mines, is going to be taken down by the Diva Bomb, but these stall heroes coming out from RITD2 doing a ton of work. The Doomfist Meteor Strike coming through. It looks like Fluander will be taken out of mech immediately, and this will go to Piñata Nation. Wow, what a crazy stall.
What was that? Oh my lord. I mean, it's probably like 2-3 minutes now. They just keep coming in, and the ults just keep on building.
Yeah, that was a crazy stall. RITD2 fighting valiantly, trying to take it. I want to give the small MVP vote to Bortle for actually stalling it out on the Lucio. Ended up stalling that out for like an extra minute and a half there, and him just initially touching was huge. Yeah, crazy stuff coming out from both sides. What are you expecting going into these later matches? Because these seem really close.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, those matches do seem close, but the ones that comes out in the end will be Piñata Nation, I think, just because of that individual skills just shines a bit more, just tap a bit better.
Yep. So Piñata Nation, having won that map, are going to have a hero banned from them. They, however, are going to have a hero that they can save themselves. They are going to save the Lucio, but they're going to ban Horizon Lunar Colony in this series. That will be banned permanently, but the heroes will not be. The heroes will only be banned for this Dex map, and they're going to be saving that Lucio pick, trying to go for the like goats combo, because even if they don't get a Reinhardt or a Diva, they can still operate goats just under the Lucio.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, right here, right now, they can... Again, I've been saying this for quite some time now. You should probably ban the Reinhardt, taking out the shield, and especially if they pick a type of map that requires Reinhardt a lot, something like Blizzard World per se, where the Reinhardt plays a crucial part in getting through those choke points, it would be really okay. They banned the Diva here and went on to Dorado. Dorado here, Diva. Well, the Diva will be sorely missed because, you know, the Diva and Winston combo is quite effective here on the Dorado first point and second point. So what do you think, Sifit? What do you think the Diva will do here on Dorado? Like,
Well,
how does it affect that?
I think the Diva ban isn't going to affect Dorado too much. There aren't many good places that Diva bombs really set up other than the Grav combo, like the generic Grav combo. Diva just ultimately is a hero, as we were talking about in the pre-game interview. Cardi wishes that it was removed, so it looks like RITD2 are free to oblige as well. They definitely agree that Diva's the menace. But I think that given the chance that RITD2 would have banned the Lucio just to get Goat's comp out of the way, that and Lucio is just a very solid pick lately. Alfie and Bortle doing a very good job with the Lucio rollouts to try and stall the map for either side of their team on that last point. That was incredible. It's like a 3 or 4 minute hold right there.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, the Diva bombs here, there's some tight corners here, and there's like a big open space right there on, you know, on the first point there, where there's the market area, where you will see many bomb plays made there, such as some poker bombs, but hell, even some Sifit bombs that, you know, drop there and get 5Ks.
Yeah,
Defense Matrix as well plays a big part.
Yeah, Defense Matrix would be a good thing to have, especially in these like choke points like you were talking about. The first archway going to be playing a big role in really who can stall this game out. Just that first yellow building archway here. It will be interesting to see what Piñata Nation are going to run instead of this Diva, because Diva is almost in every single composition lately, huh?
Yeah, for sure, because Diva, well, there's a reason Diva is getting nerfed. Like, nobody likes Diva because she built her out fairly quickly. She has that defense matrix that makes her invulnerable except to the Zarya left click there and right, just left click. But I mean, overall, she is a solid hero that is really, really bad, but not really bad, sorry, bad, but if you know how to use her, she's really, really good.
Yeah, that and the fact that her ult can combo off of so many others, and you got a combination for being a very balanced, flexible hero, and that you can peel for your team, you can go for these aggressive dive plays, or you can also be played in this like kind of utility role when you're playing in Goats, where you don't really get a lot of ult charge, but you do end up eating a lot of damage and saving your team from a lot of poke. It looks like we will be seeing a bunker comp come out from the side of RTD2 on this attack here. Just a reminder for everyone that's watching the Twitch, make sure to vote for your MVP in the Twitch panels. I should have talked about this before the match started. Running a sort of double sniper dive comp coming out from Piñata Nation as they try and spam this doorway here. Single tank, just the Garen OP on Monkey as he does go down. And Mr. Salty getting some initial kills. Looks like Bortle will res Fluenter up on that, but Bortle will go down in exchange. And the payload is still moving here. Garen OP trying to roll out to do some stalling. Looks like one trick will get the frag off on the last healer coming out from Piñata Nation, so this will be a wipe.
I mean, I hope to see them switch here, because Bastion's not easy to retake, but easy to take the to conquer the point, but hard to retake the point with.
Yeah, I agree.
We saw the Bastion yesterday on a match, and it didn't quite work out because the shield was so one-sided that it was really vulnerable to flanks.
Mm-hmm. So triple DBS coming up from Piñata Nation, really holding it together. They're playing on separate sides of the map here in kind of this double threat composition, or triple threat, so to say. Smash going to be rolling out on the Diva. We will be seeing XBG swap to the Tracer here, trying to go for some flanks onto One Trick's Zenyatta. It looks like they will be diving him, but the Transcendence comes out Dragon Strike from Pug is going to catch Jobler. This is going to lead for another reset for RITD2. We're going to have to get the heck out of there. Pug's going to be taken down, however, on the defense as Garen OP is going to get that last second stagger onto Smash's Baby Diva.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was quite sort of beautiful-esque, but you have to be aware here because they do have that. They have Barrage online, and they do have that Mercy Valk, and the enemy team has nothing to stop it.
Yeah, they really don't. Jobler does have the nano boost, and of course the Diva can eat up most of the Pharah ultimate, but honestly, it just might not be good enough. The dive is going to come in, counter dive coming from Vanguard's Winston, trying to get onto the Zen. He wasn't able to get anything. Pug running very low to that dive though, but Jobler's going to be taken out because of these mines, and Mr. Salty's not going to get a ton of value on that barrage. This is looking, again, very good for the defense, but Cardi's coming out with these snipes, these last second snipes, and Garen OP is going for these crazy dives. Bortle's going to be taken down. Looks like a win. This is just another defensive victory for Piñata Nation. Garen OP going to go for another stagger with another melee kill onto Smash. This is the second one of this map.
Yeah, but they do have that Blade online, they do have that Pulse Bomb online, and they do have that Bomb online. So beware, because they're about to come in heavy.
Yeah, I don't know how much value Fluander's going to be able to get out from the Genji. It looks like their comp is playing pretty spread already. If they give it a couple more seconds, though, One Trick's going to be able to get that Transcendence here and kind of nick that Blade out. And needs to go for it fairly quickly here. 5 ults coming out for RITD2. The beat drop's going to come in. Bomb going to get Alfie, and One Trick's going to be taken out. This is very good. The Blade comes out from Fluander. Don't know if that was useful. He's going to be taken down immediately. But this is going to be a win. A win is a win, even though they committed 3 ults into that engagement.
Yeah, exactly as I said, they do have that, you know, that bloom of ultimates here that needs to be watched out for, and I don't think Piñata Nation was ready for that. I mean, the Valkyrie was online, and it was not utilized.
Yeah, well, the thing is that if you're losing 4 or 5 fights in a row, and you don't use any ultimates, you're eventually going to come up on some over the course of your attack, and that's exactly what they did. They lost those fights initially, but they did throw all their ultimates in the basket, so to speak. XPG is coming up on the Pulse Bomb here, and Vanguard has the Primal just for some defensive value. Barrage is going to be mostly eaten coming out from Smash, but the Diva is going to pay with her Mac here, as Vanguard does go for the Primal. Is going to be stunned from Cardi and taken down swiftly by Mr. Salty, and this is looking like another solid defense coming out from Piñata Nation, as Mr. Salty's been sort of completely taken, like, invincible in this series.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you do end up using all the ultimates, the problem is that you using all the ultimates is going to affect the later fights. You're not going to have anything to defend it, and the enemy team will have those ultimates to defend.
Yeah, Vanguard being taken fairly low is going to use the bubble to try and escape. The beat will drop for Bortle and RATD2, but Vanguard's still going to be taken down here by One Trick and the fragging Zenyatta onto top ground. Cardi's going to get a frag off on Jobler, but XPG's going crazy in the back line, taking down Garen OP. Fluander will fall to those mines. Smash being taken down by Cardi and One Trick's Zen here. And again, another key defense, 30 seconds left. Only a couple of ultimates being used, but it looks like Pug will swap to the Tracer.
Well, the problem I have with Piñata Nation is that they are not baiting out enough. They have the Pulse Bomb still hold on to, and I know XPG hasn't used it yet so far in like 3 fights. Yeah,
that'd be RITD2 and just not being able to bait out these ultimates. Looks like Mr. Salty will finally being taken down. Will be rezzed up by Alfie on the Mercy. Bortle getting that kill off on Garen OP might be huge, but Pug's going to get the answer kill. Both main tanks out of the fight here. We do have a hack, and Flander's going to take down Mr. Salty, the grounded Pharah. Bacardi's carrying this fight from the high ground, going to get that last kill. Who's touching the point here? It looks like it's going to be Fluander on the Sombra, going for the high noon. He's going to try and chase the RITD2 team out of there, and Piñata Nation will hold that.
Well, it's the second point and barely through the choke point here, so Piñata Nation has some time to work with here, and they'll probably go for some sort of... Wait, so Piñata Nation was banned from using the D.Va, so the Winston D.Va combo is definitely out of question, so a Ryan combo, yeah, we'll definitely see that.
I wonder if we'll be seeing the Wrecking Ball from Garen OP. It seems to be one of his like really fun picks that he enjoys playing. He was playing it a bit on Li Xiang when they were stalling out, and he did end up winning that point engagement for his team. So maybe we'll see that coming out. Maybe Winston Wrecking Ball, maybe the Reinhardt, maybe we'll just be seeing Bunger. But as these teams are picking their comps, yeah, let's see. It is going to be the defense for RITD2 here. The Rochester Institute of Technology collegiate team, or, you know, one of those cool teams. Cool to see them come into this tournament and try and make it pretty far. They have made it all the way to the third round here, so this is, you know, a bunch of teams they've already beaten these tournaments. Both of these teams are Grandmasters plus. I don't think a single player is under 4,000 SR, so, you know, a lot of skill coming out from either team. Now on the defense, they are coming out with this like 2-2-2 combo. It looks like we will be seeing Bortles Mercy, which is kind of interesting. Normally we see an Ana, Moira, or even like a Lucio Zen combo coming out for the Rhine, but Jobler being taken out by half already by the Fire Strike. Garen OP is definitely a tank sniper. Sort of a goats composition coming out from Piñata Nation. Oh, the charge comes in. It's just barely blocked. Oh, and stunned from Vanguard. He's running fairly low, as is Smash. Vanguard needs to be careful. He is going to be taken out, but Bortle's going to res him with that cheeky res. That was good. Mr. Salty taking some poke as well. It's fairly even here. We'll see what the next round of stuns can really do. Looks like that one from Vanguard was blocked, and Garen OP is going to go down. But Mr. Salty's going to respond, and both Zarya's running very high on charge. However, Smash does have the Graviton already coming up. Maybe we'll be seeing that. It doesn't look like we will, because he's just going to charge these people down with his laser. And Mr. Salty with a ton of charge here, even though Smash had that ultimate available. So Flander's going to be moved off on the side to try and... Oh, is going to be taken down in stealth. And Piñata Nation are going to take that point in the first fight.
Well, right here, they do have that Goblin Surge online, and they do have that Transcendence online for Team Piñata Nation. Wait, sorry, for Team R...
No, you're right. For Piñata Nation. Piñata Nation are on the blue.
Piñata Nation. Yeah, they do have that Transcendence, Goblin Surge, and Deadeye, and Shatter online.
Yeah, watch out for Garen OP. He's going to go for this high ground Shatter here. Not a lot of people know that you can go on this high ground. He's going to miss it. He's going to miss the jump. But he's going to be just trying to get down. The grab from Smash is going to come out. And the EMP, it looks like they're overextending a bit in terms of ultimates. Transcendence as well. Coming out from one trick is going to be used, but 4 ultimates on the side of Piñata Nation. They're going to call that fight a win, because barely any ultimates on the side of RITD2. We just have maybe the Earth Shatter, and we definitely see the Transcendence coming out from Jobler Zen.
But if everybody press Qs at the same time and they use Transcendence, it will be a lost fight.
Yeah, Vanguard using his ult really early here. Cardi trying to go for the Deadeye charge. It's going to be hacked up, so that's not going to be used here. Bortle trying to go for a boot from behind. XBG is going to take down Pug. This is looking fairly even. However, the grab coming out from Piñata Nation trying to do some work. However, Garen OP is going to go down. Vanguard's Ryan doing a lot of work here. It is going to be taken very low. It's just a lot of poke coming out from either sides as the tanks die off. Smash going to get a rebuttal kill. And Bortle, they're going for the nice defense here, RITD2. Yeah, they're going to take this.
Now they have to watch out for the EMP, because the EMP is gonna, render the shatter useless. So there might be some sort of stun from the break here onto the EMP character Sombra. We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll see. Fluender already taking some very poke, but Jubiler's going to go down. That's their Transcendence being removed. EMP is going to come out, but 6 people on the side of Piñata Nation isn't good enough. Smash with a 4K on this Zarya going off, and is going to use that grab, but whoa, that was some crazy kills.
But not to worry here, they do have that time bank on their side. They do have that shatter still online, and the Transcendence as well. So without the EMP, it'll be a win.
There you go, hacking in onto the Rhine. The shatter does come through from Vanguard. B drops for Bortle. That's all of ultimates used for Piñata Nation. As the grab and the Earth Shatter combo comes out, XPG is going to be the first one to go down. Vanguard trying to charge in is going to take down Cardi in the back line, but Garen OP is going to say, I'm not going to have any of it. As Bortle goes down, this is looking like the win for Piñata Nation. If Jubiler can't do anything about it, it's just him against the world. He is going to transcend onto the point to try and save his team from dire circumstances, but it doesn't look like too much, as Piñata Nation will take Dorado and this map series 2-0.
I mean, they did commit some mistakes at the middle part of the map here, but they have the time back on the start. This is why if you start strong, you finish strong. In the middle, it doesn't really matter that much as long as you learn from it.
Yeah, and Smash with a 4K that I was talking about, some crazy kills with this high charge Zarya is going to get the play of the game. However, Piñata Nation and Mr. Salty are going to take that map. Like you were saying, ult advantages coming in means ult advantages are going to win you that game. And Piñata Nation have been doing very well with their ults here. Yeah, they are going to save another hero on this map, as Alfie is calling for some swaps. So we'll see what the save and ban system has for us. Again, Li Zhang was played and Horizon was already banned, and also Dorado was just played, so that leaves Hanamura, Ilios, Busan, Route 66, Eichenwald, and Hollywood. What
right now,
what do you want to see next?
Looking at that, I think I would like to see, some form of 2CP map, just to see some, crazy, crazy do or die situation. Because like most of the 2CP maps, like all of them, they basically have a spawn disadvantage. So if you do get like one kill, it'll just like a snowball effect right onto it. Yeah.
It's a spawn advantage for the attacking team on the first point, but on the second point, it's a huge advantage for the defending team. You basically need to wipe out the defending team to go for that second point as well. So yeah, I agree. I'm also kind of controversially saying that I really like 2CP as a map, and I feel like when you look at the Overwatch League or any other kind of tournament, normally you see the least upsets on 2CP maps, and you see the most on Control. And maybe that's why people like seeing Control, is that sometimes the better team doesn't win. Sometimes the worst team gets fairly lucky with some frags, or just has some more talented individual players. But you definitely need to be coordinated coming into an assault map.
Yeah, that's for sure, because the assault map, to be honest here, there's no set rules as of yet to how to attack the point from a assault map point of view. So we'll be quite lovely to see, you know, over the years, over the next couple of years, in how they'll set the precedent of, you know, playing an assault map. But the meta changes will affect it as well, quite heavily.
However, we will be disappointed coming into the series as Alfie from Piñata Nation will ban out Hanamer. That's the last control map. I'm sorry, the last assault map that they can play. And also, Route 66 cannot be played because we can't be playing two map types at the same back-to-back. So it will just be Ilios, Busan, Eichenwald, and Hollywood will either be seeing control or hybrid coming out here.
I would like to see a Hollywood map coming out here. I want to see the stars. I want to see Marilyn Monroe standing somewhere in the map, you know, hidden. Maybe she'll be the next hero. You never know. Just gotta hope.
Version of Overwatch, but she's not at mine.
Yeah.
I don't know what Overwatch game you're playing.
so
but not mine.
Yeah, I had the VIP version that has like those VIP maps that, you know, you don't have access to, obviously.
Wow.
You had to pay like $500,000 for that, and you know,
pleb.
yeah, it has celebrity heroes in it that you can pick from. The skins as well. Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah. So the Lucio is going to be saved. Again, we've talked about this. This enables that goats is still a thing. If they choose to play it, they can just play the like Winston goats if Reinhardt is being banned. And the D.Va pick, the D.Va ban really didn't do a lot. We saw the triple DPS coming out. It was fairly awesome coming from Cardi and Mr. Salty doing a ton of work there with the McCree and Farah and the kind of Ashe combo coming out. So we'll see how that's doing. The D.Va will be banned again, and will be Route 66. Oh, no, it won't be Route 66 because... This tends to happen sometimes between teams, and that they don't realize that that they can't pick a map type of the same thing back to back. It is fairly obvious coming to a tournament series, but they are going to pick Hollywood to rebuttal with. Very kind of similar to Route 66 in that there are these high ground points that Winston can reach up to. It's a very hybrid centered map. A lot of different comps can be played here, so I'm fairly happy.
Oh, I'm excited to see the stars once again. Are you Safit? You get to see the stars.
No, I don't get to see any stars. There are no stars in my sky. It looks like Smash is going to go for last minute Eichenwald, which definitely says they were trolling you. This definitely means that that Eichenwald is a Rhine focused map, especially on the second and the third point being primarily played. The first point is very diverse in that sometimes we see a lot of bunker, we see a lot of Farah Mercy coming out to just try and span the point and go for a cheeky barrage on the backside. We'll see what either team will pick. I've seen both of these teams play Eichenwald, and they definitely have some different strats here.
Yeah, for sure. I have not seen them, but I'm looking forward to them. And I would like to see a star as well. The star in Reinhardt's little lieutenant Wilhelm sitting there on the throne of the third point there. It'll be quite interesting to see that star.
That's in your version of Overwatch as well?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What Overwatch have you been playing?
I don't know. some crappy version where I don't have cool things in them. I just have goats. All I see is goats.
Yeah. Well, see, you're in NA, so yeah.
Every
Bad for
texture
you.
of the map is goats. It's just goat fur and horns. I don't even know trees. I don't know brick. All I know are goats.
And those goat variants, just like, you know, they got bored of the original flavor of the roast chicken, so they just added sauces into it.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. As I see here, Lieutenant Wilhelm there, just sitting.
Mm-hmm.
No, what he's doing there, but he's resting in peace. Rest in peace, Lieutenant Wilhelm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. We're not even going to mention that, guys. Cut it out. But something that I wanted to mention before this game started, RITD2, they're very consistent with their picks. They don't often play a lot of off-meta picks. I'm sure we'll be seeing the Farah Mercy come out. We have seen the Mercy come out from XBG, the Farah coming out from XBG. He could flex onto a lot of different heroes. However, it's kind of interesting seeing Piñata Nation play the defensive goats here. That normally, because of their whole namesake, they're very good at running very fun comps. However, it is going to be Cardi on the McCree as the kind of Sombra goats comes out from RITD2. We'll be seeing Fluander try to flank. Needs to go for something pretty soon, or they're going to get poked down by Cardi's McCree. It's going to show up on this left back side of the point. The Reinhardt is hacked, but Fluander's going to go down almost immediately with the boop from Alfie, doing a lot of work. Cardi going to get a headshot crit onto Jubiler. That is going to end that engagement. RITD2 really need to back up here, as they will be staggered. It looks like they will be. A couple of more headshots coming in, as they will be staggered. Looking very good for...
It took too long for them to engage. They were just standing there taking poke damage, and that's not good, because that usually means that your health is diminishing.
Yeah, that was also some really good focus, and unlucky that Termac was right there trying to stun out the Sombra. They're going to go for the same play, however, Fluander's going to hack the health pack in the back and put her translocator there. Fluander trying to go for another flank, is going to try and hack this Reinhardt again, I'm sure. Oh, the Graviton is coming out, though, from Mr. Salty, and it looks like it's going to be a big victory for Piñata Nation. Yeah, just like you were saying, Fluander not being as proactive enough.
There's a problem, though. They are building ultimates, the attacking team, and, you know, Piñata Nation is not baiting them out.
They're just dying too fast. They don't have a chance to use ultimates, and it's good that they aren't, but yeah, as you were talking about RITD2, almost on 5 ultimates here, Fluander has swapped to the Diva on this attack. They're not going for a Sombra. They thought that it wasn't that useful. Cardi going to charge that Deadeye from high ground, but nobody's going to be attacked. Nothing's going to come through of that. It looks like Smash is going to be taken down very low to that. But I'm sure we'll be seeing the Graviton coming out from Smash, Transcendence, and the Beat coming out, double support ults onto the field. Whoa. XBG being taken out very low is going to get boop killed by Alfie, as both Reinhardts will go down and being charged off the cliff there. Alfie doing his best to try and defend this, but Bortle's going to take down one trick. Smash is going to take down Cardi, and this is looking like another very good defense coming out from Piñata Nation.
I mean, that was beautiful. Not only did you bait out the ults, you saved a Graviton surge for yourself.
Yeah, however, XBG running very aggressive on this Brigitte with the rally. Vanguard trying to swing his way in. He does have the Shatter coming up right now. He does use it and picks up 3, but he goes down immediately to one trick's fragging Zen. This is a big win for RIT. Oh no, it's Piñata Nation that are going to take this defense yet again.
It's probably a full hold. That's my prediction right here. Based on the ultimate economy here. 40 seconds left. Most realistically, you have 1 fight left.
Yeah, just Mr. Salty doing a ton of work on this Zarya, but also Cardi doing a ton of work with this McCree and getting a ton of these stuns out. Vanguard has been stunned so much. XBG on this Brigitte hasn't gotten a ton of value, even with those rallies coming in. Deadeye coming out from Cardi again. Doesn't look like it's going to get anything. He's going to stop it. But the hammer down coming out from Garen OP is going to take them down again. The unfortunate last-second grab from Smash. He's going to try and throw it out to get some extra ticks. But yeah, it will be a full hold like we're talking about from Piñata Nation.
No, it'll be much easier here. Well, the team, well, they shouldn't be thinking that it is game over. Although it is one tick, they should be thinking about how they are going to proactively defend this point. Especially from one tick here, they should be going for something crazy or safe. It depends on sometimes your coach, sometimes your team captain. If I was their coach, I would go for something nutty.
I definitely would as well. The whole thing about having a crazy composition like a Torb or Bastion comp is you need to be aware that if someone is going to be off point positioning like a Bastion on the house directly behind the point on the high ground, you need to make sure that someone like a Diva or a Lucio is able to stay on the bottom and actually defend the point, even if there are 6 people on it. And so it's going to be completely on those heroes to try and stall the game out. And it looks like they're going to be playing the goats.
Yeah, but we run my words. We run off meta comp because that people don't know how to counter it per se. So you're just stuck there trying to figure out how to counter it, and they'll definitely take some time off the clock. So it's part of the reason, one of the major reasons of it.
Yeah, you want to catch people off guard, especially in this defense. But it's a bit harder on the defense because being the defending team, you don't have a lot of time to try and swap back on this first point. So you're kind of stuck with the comp you have.
And long spawn as well.
That's reliable, but also something that you can play effectively. Double goats coming out. However, the Sim Bastion OWB2 composition coming out from Piñata Nation. They'll be playing the Sim Bastion. Tried to teleport their poor Bastion around. Will he be taken down almost immediately? He won't. Garen OP running very low, but the anti-nade, and Cardi's going to get that first kill off the bat just to start this off with the Bastion here. This is looking good for Piñata Nation with this kind of silly comp. Cardi going for the flank isn't going to get anything, but is going to take down Flander out of the mech. Mr. Salty on the Zarya getting a ton of kills. Vanguard trying to answer. No one's going to get anything with those charges except for Mr. Salty, who has been crazy on this Zarya, already at 93% on his ultimate charge. Smash takes himself out, and this is going to be the end of the map. Bastion Sim wins. Eichenwald and Piñata Nation are going to swiftly 3-0 RIT-D2. Wow. What a series. It was quick. I thought I'd be casting for longer, Raygon.
Well, I'm gonna miss you. It's been a good reunion for 15 minutes.
Yeah. for an hour.
An hour.
No, 53 minutes, you're right. Wow. Yeah, crazy fast series. It seems like Piñata Nation has really got their stuff sorted out coming into semifinals. They are going to be playing Aptix Esports. Both these teams going into the next series, very dominant. We'll be seeing them come out soon, next week. It will be the next week for the tournament. And it looks like Garen OP will be joining us off the stage from Piñata Nation. They're a dedicated main tank player. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be up to the team owner's job. I think we'll see who would like to speak to us, and we'll interrogate them softly.
There's not much to interrogate there. It wasn't a very long series overall, but yeah, swift victory for Piñata Nation. Congratulations to them coming into the third round here. Very competitive tournament so far, but man, was that one of the least competitive tournaments and biggest stumps in this series. That was the shortest series that I've casted so far.
Not me. I've casted. Sorry, my internet there. I casted the Aptic Esports match against one of the I think it was Masters, the Grandmasters team they were facing, and it went like half an hour. It was a really dominant performance.
Yeah. So we do have Garen OP coming out from Piñata Nation.
Hey, what's up?
Mr. Krellin on Discord. We were our our producer and founder was a little bit confused as to who you were. How you doing today?
Pretty fine.
Pretty short series. I guess you guys can go to bed early tonight.
Yeah.
Winning that third round pick. Guys are coming into the semifinals next week versus Aptics, which won their series pretty handedly 3-1. It was a little more competitive than this series for sure, but how are you guys feeling coming into this next series?
We want to keep our strat, so for this match we were actually like rolling only like simple goats. So we're gonna be ready for the next match for sure.
That's exactly what they said the other day when we were playing. Kind of, it's funny that we're hearing the same response coming out from you guys. They were saving some picks as well. They only ended up playing the simple goats in like a quad DPS composition. If you guys want to take a look at the VOD of that, they are on the Watchers of W Tournaments VODs, and I did cast them, so I recommend that.
Thank you.
What a swift series, though. I'm sure you guys are feeling good coming into next week, but were there any things that you guys felt like you could have improved on? You guys did end up losing a couple of fights.
Yeah, I think like the guys were not bored, but like pretty well prepared, and like the fight got kind of easy, so everyone was like kind of cheesing and flanking. So, but like for next game, we're not gonna joke around. We're gonna be well prepared, and we're gonna play more seriously.
Good. Apologies, sir, but Mr. Salty's going to be the MVP of the match. Not that you didn't do badly either. You had some crazy main tank plays.
Thank you.
I really like the wrecking ball stall that you guys had on Lijiang. That was probably the most competitive part of the match. That was like a 3-minute cast for me. Hard to breathe. But you guys held that well and 2-0'd Lijiang. Anything else you guys want to plug coming into this semifinals? Because you guys are fairly consistently in this tournament.
Yeah, we're well prepared. We are hyped for it. We just want to play the game, and we all love Overwatch. So yeah,
I love Overwatch too. It's glad that these players that are good are actually in love with the game. You guys are doing well competitively. It's nice to see that a lot of these players are actually embracing goats as something that they like playing, because we've been getting a lot of complaints from the fan base that goats is boring. Yeah, but to be honest, it's really fun to play. Especially competitively.
It is, and it's goats is very deep. There is a lot of cooldown management and positioning that you gotta care about. So when you get into it and when you scrim like 24/7 with goats, it can get pretty fun, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty complex, especially when it comes to the combos with the ultimates. Like you were talking about, there's this kind of hierarchy between which ultimates are the best to use.
Yep.
Situationally, but it's like if you're Graved and your Reinhardt is there and they have a Brig and a Lucio, you have to really allocate your cooldowns very well. Your Zarya has to save bubble for the Reinhardt just as the bubble's about to hit so that he doesn't die to the bomb. There's mind games between the Brig stunning and the Lucio booping, and it's like every single hero plays a key into that combo and can change the effect of the fight. It's really interesting when you actually think about how complicated goats is, and I love it personally. It's my favorite composition to watch, but Yeah, you really see that coming out from like a lot of the fan base, and that it's the same
Yeah.
thing. 12 ultimates used, no one dies. You know, sometimes that happens too. But you see, the whole thing is that when 12 ultimates are used and no one dies, it means that players are playing the game to the best that they can.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Man, so I'm glad you agree with me on that sentiment. Good luck to you guys coming into semifinals next week. Thanks for stopping along. Sorry you didn't get MVP. You had my vote.
It's okay. Salty did play really well for this Grim.
Yeah, his Pharah was nutty. He didn't get a ton of barrage kills off this round. He did get some last game that I ended up casting. I know you guys were crazy with the Pharah, just trying to pocket the crap out of that. You guys picked. You guys did pick Pharah Mercy on that Li Zhang cast that I casted last time, but you guys are crazy with that Pharah. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. That's been awesome. So that'll be it for tonight. Our next cast will be on the 25th. Date will be announced in the Watchers OW Discord. Thank you guys for joining us. As always, I'm Sci-Fight. My co-caster tonight was Raygon. Hi.
Hello.
And thanks for watching, guys, and stay safe. Have a good night.